Talking about who that? Run up on me, you get your ass beat blue black. Going get nerve, I'm off the curb, push mountains of earth. You niggas are evil genius.
Greenland.
8776, the Hip Hop Invasion, Hip Hop Nation. Boy Kiss in the building with us. Top 5 Dead or Alive.
Big Boy Dialogue.
Needs now. It's love, sweet love.
Remember that?
Top 5 Dead or Alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Like you just said a whole spectrum of guys, right? You said from the J. Cole's to the Kendricks to all the way to the Soulja Boys and Chief Keefs. What do you lean more towards these days?
I lean towards it all, but that's that. This is another like segue for top 5 album to come out because I like to hear. I like to go from listening to Nas to listening to Chief Keef.
Mm-hmm.
But the radios and the clubs is, stuff is more one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I like to come out because it's like a breakthrough.
Right.
And I'm going to have some ratchet Molly music on top 5.
Right.
But not a whole, it won't be a whole, it'd
Right.
be scattered in there.
Right.
Just because it's therapeutic and I embrace the new generation.
And
I'm
glad you brought that up because sometimes the fans of the Jadakisses and the Styles P are so anti the Chief Keefs of the world.
You can't be biased. You got to clean your ears and you got to embrace everything because Arista no longer exists. We're not in the Clive Davis. You know what I mean? You got to switch. If you stay with the same gear that was out with that, you out it. You finished.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to, not telling you to switch what you stand for or what you represent, but you got to be able to, one thing that I got from Big, to do all of it and kill a Common song as hard as you'll kill a Macklemore song or that. You know what I'm saying? Do it with the same. Put your
own stamp on it. Put your own stamp on it.
That'll also give you legs in the game. Like I just told you, I'm about to do a Mac Miller remix.
There you go. Okay.
Now, somebody, one of the callers asked, what was it like? And I'm sure you get this all the time. What was it like being with Big? Being around that greatness. He was the man at that time.
One thing that I did get from Big that I don't do is studio sessions was always like a party. He needed it. He needed girls. He needed the Junior Mafia and friends. And he needed a lot of, accessories, weed, liquor, beer, whatever. He liked a lot of people.
Even when Big was doing different types of records, he still had that party vibe in the studio no matter what?
All Big studio sessions was like a party unless it was some particular thing that he was mad and he just wanted C's there. But other than that, he liked it. He needed that energy. He used to feed off having chicks around in Junior Mafia and, Locks, whoever was there. He was ill with that. It wouldn't distract me. I need you to go out there for a while.
Right.
Him, I guess he was getting his bars off the people. Like, you know what I mean?
But I want you to hear this shit too.
Yeah.
Who hit this from?
One thing I'm fortunate with my son, like, when I'm switching projects or I'm doing a new album, I buy a new MacBook Pro. I give him the old one. So I've been doing that for all my albums. So he's been able to have my music in there and ingest it. And when I'm in the crib and we just chilling and kicking the breeze and I'm letting him hear half a Mills and vintage Nas and them kind of things, he soaks it in because I hear him in the room with his mans telling him, you don't know about this. So he likes that 90s. He likes that golden era music as well as the new stuff. So that I'm happy I didn't have to, He comes to me sometime and throw me a song and tell me you don't know about that, and I kick him the whole verse and blow his mind. But I'm glad that his ears is like, he got the fresh ears in. He likes the other, he like that stuff we came up on. So that's a good
and another thing,
a plus for me.
On the kid, on the kid note, you're driving around, you're listening to the radio, the content.